New at 11. Did a Buffalo mother's fight to educate her own children actually land her behind bars? Tonight, Kiari Harris is facing charges while her two young children sit in foster care.
She tells us her decision to homeschool her children put a target on her back. Her story catching fire on social media tonight. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Hannah Bueller working this story, and she is finding out that this battle is just getting started.
I felt like the system was failing my children, and that's when I made the decision to homeschool.
Single mother Kiari Harris was fed up. She says her two elementary school-aged children weren't excelling at their failing Buffalo public schools. So she filed these documents at Buffalo City Hall, informing the district of her intent to homeschool her children. According to the documents she provided to 7 Eyewitness News, they're dated December 7th, 2016. And the district says here it received her paperwork.
I spoke directly to the homeschool coordinator, and she told me that from this point on, my children were officially unenrolled from school.
But she says a week later, CPS called, wondering why her kids weren't in school.
I told them that my children were homeschooled now, and I said that I can furnish the documents if they need to see it.
Harris says she went on with her homeschooling, but then, less than a month later,
I was confronted by the CPS workers and the Buffalo Police Department, and they said, well, it's too late now to show these papers. The judge has already made the order. We have to take your children. But they never did show me the order. And so since they didn't show me the order, I said, well, I'm not just going to give you my children. And from that point, they arrested me and said that I was obstructing the court order.
Harris says she hasn't seen her two children in 3 weeks. They've been living in a foster care institution.
I'm just a mother whose children have been torn from her arms.
The Buffalo Public School District says it cannot comment on this case due to federal laws, but says in order for a parent to file for homeschooling, they must have full custody of the children. Harris says she's a single parent and always has had full custody until her kids were taken away.
All of the documents were signed properly.
A member of the District Parent Coordinating Council says someone dropped the ball.
It should not have happened. Someone along the way, anywhere in the process after December 7th should have simply said, wait a minute, CPS should not be in here. The principal should have been circled back to and said, these students were unenrolled.
Now, this case is far from finished. In fact, the Buffalo Common Council will be addressing it tomorrow. We'll, of course, keep digging and try to figure out what exactly happened here.
It's stunning what is going on. I know you're going to keep tabs on this every step of the way. Thank you very much, Hannah.